have all these like fucking notifications and stuff because like I just don't fucking check. Dismiss them all. They'll do it. Yeah. What do we got? Workshop. That'd be that item I just got probably. Oh yeah. So the other thing too is when I play PUBG, my headset volume is at maximum. So I said this last week, but my what do you call it? My jump scare redeem is almost twice the price during PUBG because I know somebody will want to do it regardless, and I, for my sanity and my hearing's sake, try to avoid having it triggered more frequently when I play PUBG. Maybe you're interested on what the fuck I was talking about with the map and shit. Yeah, so like I said, like I'm probably not going to add into a channel of lore. I actually don't know if I actually said that in the thing. I think I dreamt it that I replied. But yeah, I probably wouldn't add like a channel and stuff specifically for that stuff because I know that I would get more curiosity. Like people would misunderstand the topic of a channel like that and think it would be related to like my character and introducing their own characters and stuff through that. So I don't really particularly want to have that because I'm not a deep dive lore person on my own character. So I did notice that the other day I had a couple of people come in and requested information on like what my character's about and stuff. And I'm like, look, man, I fucking not even sure. I remember. It's been a long time since I made her. It's been like 20 years since I made her. And all the decades of lore that's come after that, man, it takes a while. It's not a quick reply. Yeah, so what was it? It was a nice dream thinking of replying to you. It probably was. Look, I don't fucking remember what I dreamed about. I usually have like some conscious memory of like my dreams. Fuck off, feed downloader. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm pretty sure I shut that earlier. Now I gotta try to get to my desktop to get rid of that. Hold on. Yeah, bring up that. I normally shut like a whole bunch of things before I actually start, and just to make sure that my computer has the maximum amount of resources possible. And I didn't do that this time. I ended up leaving a couple of things open that I'm like, oh yeah, that won't be a problem in the background. And this one thing has been giving me notifications and updates basically like non-stop over the last couple of days. And I'm just like, for fuck's sake, I'll restart my computer eventually. Probably not. Not at the moment, just because I just don't have brain power for it, honestly. I feel like if you did tell me all about it, I feel like I might forget, and I feel really bad for that because I'm not doing that kind of thing intentionally. I'm still pretty tired. Like I only woke up about less than an hour ago. I had like dinner, got changed, all that sort of stuff. So, oh yeah, so map location stuff. Eventually, I'll get people to pick. Basically, anybody can pick where I'm going. So it's a standard grid map. It might be hard to see if you're on a mobile, but it generally starts with I and goes down and B through to H. Some of the maps are smaller, but yeah, I'll generally try to remember to bring that up and leave that open so you guys can see it before we actually get into the plane. Because I've been bad about that. I been only like flicking in, flicking out. I like how somebody just fell to their death. You look up underneath the numbers alive, it shows you how they died. And sometimes you get like really funny fucking pictures, like people being hit by cars or like, falling to their death or something. There's a few people here. What's it? South and I and B. Well, alright, well, we fucking landed. Yeah, some of the maps are a little bit weird. Some of them are only 2 squares by 2 squares. Like Karakin is a really, really small map. I'll just grab that. So yeah, when you get like Karakin and stuff, there's only like 4 squares to choose from. I normally try to go for whatever is the most populated kind of building area in amongst that. That way I actually have a chance of, maybe surviving and killing somebody. Let's see. Get this gun loaded. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, I know. See, I don't want to fucking put that down because that put up space last time. I don't really care for it. Yeah, okay. That's not the right combination. I'll wake up soon enough. It'll be right. Okay. Well, there's somebody fucking over there. That's not far away. Yeah, so Augur versus that, probably better. Faster, at least. Might even work harder and better, harder, faster, whatever the fuck the song is. Well, if I open up, that shit's loud, honestly. Look, I will use that. I don't care. I don't know where this goes.
That was smashing.
Look, some of them, you guys will hear.
That's pretty good.
That actually deployed. Some of them you guys will actually hear in my ears, because it's loud enough. Let's do that. Okay. Oh. Ah. Well, there's somebody in the building across from us, and if I could just find a backpack, that would be great. That's not going to fit. I have too much shit. Let's use the great old drugs. Why the fuck can't I use it? Come on, let me use it. Not enough space. Come on. Ah, fuck it. I don't need it that fucking badly. When you start playing a game and you're like, oh my god, I can't fucking remember. I've played like a fair bit of Warzone this week. Here and there. I thought the smashed place was here. Maybe. There's a thing. There's ground drugs. Good old scope for that. I'm pretty sure I'll make sure that's single shot. I'm probably not in the circle by like a long time. Was it? Member, yes. Member of what? Yes. I'm a bit oblivious. Let's get in here. Alright. Now I can pick up the drugs. That is actually a pretty decent gun. Alright. Wow. Okay, that's not ideal. So I need to kind of get out of here. I probably would have needed more of the health that's in this area, but fuck it. I got an AUG. I've got... whatever the fuck the other gun is, I can use that. I'm just gonna see if there's a vehicle around here. Probably will be. Oh. I feel like my vision's not too shit with the glasses on. But then that's really going to get called into question when I actually start aiming for something. Definitely feel like I don't have the mental focus to be like situationally aware of where I am and what I'm doing. It would also be great if I had a vehicle over here, but I'll put my gun away and run. Enemy blob or friendly. Look, the amount of times that I look at something, I'm like, is that a plant or is that a person? Also, because I'm solo, there's no friendly. So, yeah, it's either a shrub or it's a dangerous shrub that might occasionally, like, you know, spit out spicy bullets.
Disgust me. Go on.
Yeah. I didn't see any, like, usable cars. There's, like, broken cars fucking everywhere here. That'd be fine. Well, don't want to run into that. What do you call it? Miramar is, like, the worst for fucking running on. It's a very, very big fucking map. And even though that doesn't look very far, it's still the size of the entire Karakin map that I've got to run. So, yeah, it's not ideal. Is this an ad from Cross Out Player Game? I don't know. Probably best, like, if you're, like, making a joke about, like, advertising and stuff like that, probably best not to, like, say things that might actually get you timed out for, like, being close to getting, advertising or self-promotion and shit. Like, Atlantis is sometimes, like, looking around in my chat. To mod it and shit. That's a bike. It's either a bike or it's a spicy plant. They're talking about all the scrap. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty fucking out of it, so... It's quite funny. When I'm doing, like, an art stream, for instance, like, it's generally the time where, like, I'm probably, like, most mentally attentive. And then when I haven't slept much and I play PUBG, it's probably when I'm, like, least mentally capable. Let's try not to die. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, look. It happens. I was going to say, somebody fucking shoot me up here. I was just about to say, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tries to shoot me. Usually can get away with doing a flip at some point, but I'd probably die if I do it. Let's see, close enough to town. That looks like a pretty solid wall. There we go. Alright. We don't need aim for driving. Hey Grim. That's it. How many trees have you assaulted today? None yet, Grim, but I'm pretty fucking sleepy, so I'm not really with it. Oh, that's a fucking nice looking car. Yeah, I haven't got much sleep, Grim. Whee! Holy shit. That was fucking all over the place. Might be sleepy, you're not Nick. I know. Look, I spent time working on bit redeems that people can play with. There's some really good fucking Australian ones in there. Oh, there we go. That's half a flip. And she didn't die either, so that's actually not bad. Will you sit on the front, hun? That's like... You're in a weird position here. Let's get up this hill. That is a decent rock. Whee! Alright. Might actually just lay down for a hot second and get some drugs in. Oh, man. At least that didn't go as badly as, like, sometimes when I ride this thing and, like, it fucking, like, flips me and I end up, like, scraping my head along the ground for, like, a good solid minute. And the circles even move off, too, so I still need to fucking go again. Oh, not done with you yet. I gotta go more this way. Now, somebody over here will probably try to kill me. I'm sure of it. I'm in the circle finally, so that's nice. That's what, 2 circles in? I just kind of keep going a bit further. Whee! Rock. That was actually going alright. At least she didn't die by flying sideways this time. Come on. It's still got fuel. Let's go. It's funny how, like, this is how I choose to wake up. Is like, the funniest thing is, when I used to play with this game, with the bike, when the bikes first came out, the physics on them were just nuts. So you could, like, really get fucking airborne. Like, really, like, you could fly half the map on a bike. There we go. And because you could fly, like, half a map on the bike, I used to actually take advantage of it. And sit there, like, I ended up turning PUBG into basically, like, sick fucking flips and tricks simulator. So that I could just fuck around with the bike. I used to actually load in and hope to get Miramar more often back then to get the bike. At least I've got, like, some fucking slight hand-eye coordination down. Not enough, but it's getting there. Don't mind playing 7 days while waking up. 7 days isn't a hard one to play waking up because you really have a little bit more time. There's a little bit more leeway kind of thing. Like, this is Karakin, and oh, where's the fuck's my map? Yeah, so this is Karakin. So there's I, J, or B. Yeah, so it's I, B, or I, J. So you guys can pick where I'm going. That's it. Gotta do the dishes. Damn. Oh, I'll see you when you come back. Yeah. So Kraken's one that's like super fast. Even if you get like a full length game, it's no more than 16 minutes. So it's a pretty fucking fast one. It's also extremely fast paced in the sense that, like, this is not the map you want to get when you're fucking tired. And funny thing is, when I ended up doing like a lot of when I did the 48 hour, not the 48 hour, the 4 fucking day. No, it was 48 hours across like one of the nights. Anyway, I found that was probably the worst fucking time to get Kraken back to back. Because, yeah, it's just like, okay, this is a hard and fast game where you need like good concentration and situational awareness and all that shit. But you're tired, so you don't have that. Yeah. I was actually going to go for that one, but this will do. I was looking at how low most of these people are to the ground, and I'm like, that's not great. There better be at least more than a gun in here. I hate landing for these and not having at least a gun. Alright, I could kill somebody with that. I really try. I could kill myself with some C4. C4 is always amazing. Let's see. Okay, I could do extra shit with this now. I can turn it to single mode and get some like really decent shots down here. I might just do that for a second. Hold up. Where are you, mate? There's a guy that ran over there. I hear you, mate. That's right. This thing's got burst mode. Oh, well, let's get down here. Be lurking, getting ready for bed. Might get some good rest and heavy gaming tomorrow. That's fair. I will probably be resting most of tomorrow. And Nick's traveling again, so I'll probably end up just having the weekend. Oh shit! Probably just spend the weekend just like chilling myself. I probably won't even like I'll like respond to stuff on Discord and stuff from my phone, but I won't probably actually be at the computer much at all. I didn't have much of a break when he like traveled last time because I had all this stuff to set up. So I'll take advantage of that this weekend. Plus, I'm pretty ripped from like this last week with the fucking migraine, the breaking toes, setting up stuff, and the 5 days a week thing. It's been a fair bit. Okay, I got a chicken mask thing. Oh, interesting. Okay. What is this thing? It's a shop. Open on. I don't think I've seen this before. That looks alright. You've been watching your 7 Days Curse series lately? Oh yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, no, that's just been. I think that should be finished airing by now. I've also just hit this week 1,000 videos on YouTube as well, and 200 subscribers on there. So that's pretty awesome as well. But yeah, I want to sit down and like watch those videos. I want to sit down and watch the cursed videos on YouTube myself because I'm like, they're fucking interesting, especially like at the point where I realized that I'd touched the cursed tree. When I realized that stuff had gone wrong permanently for my character in the game, and like the silent panic that was setting in, and because it's also different for me too, because when I watch it, I know the thought process that was going on in the background of how fucking freaking out I was. But yeah, no, I definitely couldn't say thanks enough, Grim, for you getting in and like helping me through like the final days on that server, and the final blood moon and stuff. Because that was one of those ones where it was like, oh, I'm boned kind of situation. But 7 days, the game actually came Alpha 21 stable today, and they're discounted down to, I think, $8 till the 14th. So it's actually pretty cheap. There's actually a massive fucking sale going on for America's 4th of July. So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's discounted, like that Visage game that I was looking at for Halloween is literally half price. So that's nuts. Pretty sure I ended up like putting that in my throne room, and I was half hoping that like either I get it or that I don't get it and don't have to play a scary game over Halloween. So if I don't have to play a scary game, that's great. But if I have to play a scary game, I actually have to play a scary game. And I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. I saw that, I'm like, oh well, it's alright. But yeah, seeing 7 days go Alpha 21 today, that was interesting. That was like really early this morning too. Pretty much, I think, played it last night, and it was saying how it was going to be upgraded. And then it was like the very next, like, overnight update was the Alpha 21. So that was just nuts. No thanks needed. No thanks needed, just wanted to help. Yeah. Yeah, well, I definitely, like I said, I don't give a fuck that you don't want the thanks, but you're getting thanks anyway, because that's exactly what fucking best friends do, is they just fucking say thank you and be appreciated and stuff, and you can't not be. Grim. You're appreciated. I know, it probably makes you feel sick, but yeah. Alright, so anywhere on the map you guys want to pick, I'll go. Otherwise, I'm happy enough to do end of the line stuff. This gives me a little bit more time away from people in the map. It's wherever you guys pick, I'll try to go for the hub. End drop. Alright. End drop will be here. I've got two options for this, is Prismox or that. Surprisingly enough, you wouldn't fucking believe it, but this little town thing here ends up being a fucking death trap. So I might poke my nose in there and see if that's still a death trap. Oh, you want Prim? Alright, yep. Just anywhere in here will be fine. Over here is a fucking nightmare, but yeah, I could generally sneak into a house and get some shit. It'd be good. I like the fact that I got Erangel. The other week I think I got Erangel and I barely spent any fucking time on it. Oh, I'm yawning so much. There we go. I didn't end up making a coffee. This is one of those few times where I felt like a coffee was not going to actually do anything for me, even if I really, really fucking wanted or needed it to. I didn't even think, like, even if I had access to like an energy drink or something like that, which I don't, I still don't even think that that would have done anything for me. Because yeah, like I said, like I stayed up playing with my bit redeems, but the other thing too is that the swelling in my foot has gone down enough that the pain's kind of like lessened a bit, so I can feel my migraine again. So yeah, it kind of sucks because I kind of had a break from my migraine with the pain in my foot, which is a really weird thing to say, but it works that way. So now my foot's not as absolutely caning. It still hurts. Still fucking hurts if I step on something. I stepped on a hair tie last night or yesterday or whenever, and no fucking joke, I just had like one toe just on a hair tie, and a hair tie is not very thick, right? It's like an ultra thin thing that goes like straps into your hair, right? And I just had my toe on it, and it was enough to absolutely fucking rip a pain my foot. And I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. Meanwhile, I'm like howling in pain and like trying to grasp onto any nearest wall. Yeah, no, they're I don't know if I got to tell you, Grim, but I've got a full broken toe and a fractured one, and I think like I don't know what I did to my ankle specifically, but it's got like a reasonably deep bruise in it. But yeah, that was the other night before my art stream when I slid into the room. But yeah, it'll be fine. There's nothing you can really do, especially since I got really like fucking small toes. So there's nothing I can do. Like I could go to a hospital and shit, but they'd scan it and just tell me if there's anything like specifically wrong with a muscle, and that's not going to tell me much. I'll just grab that. I don't want to load that up yet. I'd rather get another gun. Also, I need to check where I need to go. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Pan. I would rather that. Oh, I've already got a fucking pan and stuff. Let's get out of my inventory, you. I got a level 2 helmet. Yeah, the gun would be. Oh, hello. This'll work. Let's do this instead. Double barrel shotgun. I've had some fun games with that. I'm not going to need that. I'm going to leave it in the dust. I'll take this, and I'll take the bandages because I'll probably be going a distance. That would be great if I can get an additional gun in the future, but the shoddy will get it done for now. There's nothing else in here. Where else have I got to go? Oh, fuck, that's away. That is a distance. It's usually a couple of vehicle spawns. There's one at the back, and there's rarely one along the front. So I'm going to check the back. There's one right there. Fucking lucky. Alright, if that's the case, I'll hedge my bets and just poke my nose into another building. Maybe the one over here. Since that vehicle's right there. If somebody steals it, though, I'll be pissed. This is what happens when, like, you know your map. Is knowing where a vehicle spawn might end up being. I saw movement. Can literally be the difference between wasting time and saving time. Living. Let's see, get that. It's kind of funny, actually. I've gotten so used to playing 7 days that the sound of a plane going over initially gives me the thought process of, you know, there'll be like a loot box somewhere on the map that I can check out later. Instead of like, it's a death trap that's landed somewhere that I'll never know. I might come across it. Shotgun is great in most games. A lot of damage if close. Also spread damage is good for multiple targets. Yeah, it is. Generally, the good thing is because I'm playing solo, the odds of coming across multiple targets at once is not that as common. It's not as common a grouping to have happen in a solo game. But it can happen. But I've got some endgame kills with just having a shotgun. It has been the difference between winning a game, which is impressive. There's a rock there. It's really impressive because, like, you don't think that that's the game that you choose to kill people with at the very end. Chicken dinner. But it's a good gun. There was other people here, by the way. Some of them would have scurried off, but there was a couple still loitering. There's a car over there. That was open. Keep an eye on these little places, because you get open doors tell you where the people are traveling between. And sometimes track people unintentionally by doors on this game. Well, like, even in most games I play, I shut doors everywhere I go. Kind of like cover your tracks, as well as like just safety net type thing. That is a buggy. Yeah, that'll do. That's how you park shit. How you cover your tracks. Yeah. But it was something I don't know. You know how most games have like messages at the beginning and they're like, if a door's open, you might not be alone or something like that? Stuff like that. So we took note of that, and when we shut doors behind ourselves, enemies would more frequently walk in and just help themselves to stuff, even though we were right there. but they had no idea that we were there because we hadn't opened anything. So they had no reason to be suspicious. Like, it's the biggest trap, realistically. I still use it today. Like, it's something that I've always still used. Plus, it can also cause the enemy to waste time, too. So when they're going up to houses, they'll be like, oh, this slot hasn't been looted because nothing's open. And they'll walk up and start going through rooms, and then they'll start noticing that maybe a gun is missing but there's ammo, or there's ammo missing but a gun, and they'll be like, oh shit, this has been looted. And then it's up to them how they respond. Like, do they just get out and leave, or do they just assume that the person's come for one or two things and gone? Plus, like, I am prone to skipping houses that have several open doors because I already know that they've been looted. Or at least all the good shit should be gone. You know? Not always. Not everybody picks up the same stuff, you know? So sometimes you can really get away with finding something special. And not everybody notices stuff too. Like on Miramar in the last game, or 2 games ago, whenever it was, I had no backpack initially and there was heaps and heaps of health. Would have been a great time to pick up all the health, but I had no room. So I couldn't do it, which means the place seems semi-unlooted. Driving into a bomb zone. What's the odds of me blowing up based on how I've woken up in the last couple of games so far? Let's get in here. And these are some houses. And they're open. See? Immediately there's people in the area.